This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to the High Hopes Franchise Mode Career Player Simulation Series. Alright, we have done this once this year. It was an absolute failure on my part because we did not have OSFM rosters. And that's what makes this franchise fun when you do it with High Hopes. As you see, 0 overall. Ooh, hit my own tripod there. 0 overall all across the board. 18 years old, up to a 3 overall morale. Now the thing I want to tell you is, why is this, what are we doing here? You've seen, I believe it is K Nasty with the F overall, 1 overall player who tries to figure it out in the MLB. This is a growth ceiling. So we'll do this over 8, 9, 10, 11 years, 12, 15 episodes, trying to figure out how High Hopes can evolve, right? A potential, I'll go right now and show you guys that. But before we step any further, what I want you to do is hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this series, new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 6,000 subscribers this month. It's been a journey so far, so I want to do that this month. And of course, we're trying to hit 20 likes on today's video, so don't forget to do that as well. Left field is where we will find, or do we have them? We have them in right field. Pardon me, that's on me. And we will go edit player. I'll show you this right now. 99 overall potential for High Hopes in right field. So that's what we're hoping for, that he can come through. We're going to start right off in the regular season and see how things go. The last thing we have to do is go to the gameplay sliders, modify the sliders, and turn down the injury frequency, because we cannot have anyone getting injured. That totally messes with the whole system of the High Hopes franchise mode. So we will go save that up and see if we can get this underway. So month 1, we go month by month. We'll simulate through Josh Donaldson, 2 for 3. We'll turn off critical situations and just go for it. We'll auto-fix the Bison's roster, auto-fix the Fisher Cats rosters, and hopefully not get ourselves into too much trouble. I believe High Hopes still batting. Okay, perfect. So High Hopes is still in the lineup, except for you've got Steve Pearce and Curtis Granderson back in the lineup, as well as Danny Espinoza. We don't want that, so we got to send those guys back down to the minors. Hopefully Curtis Granderson, will move him to AAA, and Steve Pearce to AAA as well. And then you've got to call down, who is it? Danny Espinoza? It is Danny Espinoza. We'll move him to AAA as well. That will give AAA too many guys on the rosters, so you know what? We'll just outright them to single A, actually. Give them single A or nothing. And there you go, single A. Move to Class A, there we go. And Danny Espinoza as well to Class A. Perfect, everything's taken care of. We are rocking, we are rolling. And let's get on with it in the show, as we are struggling mightily. How are the Blue Jays this bad? Finally we win some games and we get rolling. 10-20 on the season. That ain't nothing good. And High Hopes down to a 2 overall, .135 batting average and 104 at bats. He now has stats though. He has a +2 to his contact versus left and a +1 to his discipline. So finally, those are his first stats of his career. And you see he's well, how many hits? 14 hits, 8 runs, so he gets the runs in when he gets on base. 3 RBIs, and how many walks? He has taken 5 walks, 35 strikeouts, and a couple of his hits have been doubles, really. 3 hits have been doubles. So we await the first career home run for High Hopes, and we just go through, check it a month at a time, and see how the team does, how High Hopes does. Usually about the All-Star break, we'll stop and see how the team is doing. But High Hopes off to a hot start already, getting that whole 3 career RBIs, pardon me. And there we go, 22-34 we are on the season. High Hopes up to a 2 overall still. Now finally having some stats on the ledger. How about that? A +2 to contact, +1 to both power, 1 to vision, 2 to discipline, and his fielding is coming up, and his drag bunting came up, as well as everything else. Ooh, that looks good. All right, High Hopes growing a lot more than he did in the last franchise mode that we did with him last year in MLB 17, so this is looking to be a positive start. We'll simulate the first year player draft, and basically what we do with the player draft is just see who we get, because that's the fun part, right? We get to see who we picked up in terms of draft picks. And where are my draft picks? Side draft picks. There we go. Oh, damn. Look at that. Ken Bentley, 97 overall, 60 overall. So that's going to suck, but he should grow quick. And Julio Feliz as well at 21. He's got beat potential. And that is really it. We really missed a lot on that franchise mode draft. That's okay. We're good. We're good. High Hopes will succeed. And right there, a 14-4 victory. Hopefully High Hopes got in a little bit of the action, or else that really sucks for him. 34, we're fighting back to 500 here. 36 and 46, only 10 games below. High Hopes still struggling. 5 RBIs, 123 batting average. Everybody else doing magical things. Yangervis Solarte, 9 homers, 40 RBIs, 301 average. Justin Smoke doing it. Josh Donaldson, before the All-Star break, has 31 homers and 70 RBIs. Go figure that one. Wow. Okay, whatever. This is crazy. Kevin Pillar struggling in the leadoff role. We'll move Devin Travis up. Lemus Diaz doing it. We are crushing dingers, but we can't seem to get victories. Is our pitching staff really that terrible? Marcus Stroman, Aaron Sanchez, J.A. Happ, the only good pitcher. Yeah, the pitching staff really is that terrible. As you see, everybody is just struggling. Even Roberto Osuna just butchering it. So, interesting times. Finally, we get something going. Mike Folty for Anthony Alford. Now, Folty has always been a very popular player in this franchise mode. Folty, though, only at a 68 overall. Normally a 73. Can't take the chance on him. Bad time to take the chance on him. We'll get up and keep going here. We're almost 500, but then we fall back. AAA All-Star Game, Eastern League All-Star Game. Don't really care about all that. Braves want to offer us another trade. It's Brandon McCarthy for Reese McGuire. Now that is a much better deal, but McCarthy also at 34 years old. Not really a good deal position either for us. Futures game, don't need that. Home Run Derby, well, let's go check it out. How many does Josh Donaldson have? 34. He has 34 homers, boys. That is absolutely crazy. MLB All-Star Game, don't need to worry about that. We obviously know Josh Donaldson is in there. None of our relievers, and we are good. Scott Schebler goes to the Rockies, and the Giants want to offer us a trade quick. You know, just so a bunch of guys for Marcus Stroman, really. Okay. Who you got? Who you got? Starting pitcher, Garrett Williams B. Like, there's a couple of good guys in there, but we can't chance it. We'll get right into the trade deadline. That will be the end of it. And we will continue on looking for that nice finish, but we're not going to get it. I think High Hopes is going to see his season dwindle to an end. Usually does when it comes to September call-ups right here, right now. But we shouldn't have too many September call-ups on the ledger. All right. But we need to check out High Hopes' stats. That's what we do need to do. He does have a first career home run. Look at that. Mr. High Hopes has hit his first career home run. 11 RBIs. He has 4 contacts, 7 contact versus left, 5 and 2 power, 499 at-bats, 73 hits, 1 home run, 11 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and a .146 batting average for High Hopes. What a crazy year for him. And you see everybody else kind of falling off the wagon. Randall Grichuk doing his thing. Justin Smoke doing okay. Josh Donaldson, though, 43 homers, 101 RBIs. Kevin Pillar, 21 homers, 58 RBIs. And Devin Travis doing his thing at the top of the lineup. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Can't say enough about it. September call-ups, Bisons have finished. Unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. But, man, the Fisher Cats did it. 89 and whatever. Man. Well, because they've got Vladdy G Daddy Jr. in there. 16 homers, 70 RBIs, 270 average. Rowdy Tellez doing his thing, 19 homers, 70 RBIs. And then you got Bo Bichette as well. This team was just stacked down here in AA. We don't need to worry about it, though. We need to get our man High Hopes through the end of the season and watch you guys see what High Hopes does for his career. In year number 1, we end up going 76 and 86 on the season. High Hopes, what did he do? High Hopes, well, he had some kind of crown to him. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. How about that? +5, +8. His overall is a 5 now. So he grew by a 5 in his first year. So by what, 24? He should be 30, 35 overall. Wouldn't that be quite something? He's up to a 7 on morale, 16 RBIs, 89 hits, 28 runs. How many walks did he have? He had 26 walks, 206 strikeouts. That is gross. That is absolutely disgusting on High Hopes' parts. But what else are you going to do, right? So Roberto Osuna, 29 saves. Josh Donaldson finishes with 51 home runs and 125 RBIs. What a career year for Josh Donaldson. So guys, that is High Hopes Year 1, Episode 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Next year, well, you got to think Teoscar Hernandez might be up here because he grew quite a bit. Everything really jumped up for him. Kendrys Morales definitely not going to be up. Anyone else really not going to look good, I don't think. Dwight Smith Jr. did grow. Okay, so Dwight Smith Jr. Couple of guys in the minors that should be coming up. Bo Bichette somehow ended up being a 74 overall this year. We got some options at shortstop and at third base this year, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Dolynny TV. If you're new, please subscribe like I mentioned. If not, leave a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one.